Hello, I did just upload a heroic Sennarth video like 3 days ago, but we re-cleared it and I got rank 1 all classes with the mage buffs and running Oz or Weave because that seemed better for me and everything. So figured I'd cover this one too, though I think the heroic one's pretty applicable to the mythic version as well. This is just the talent tree you're going to run. Standard freezing winds, single target type build. This is what you can run in most of the cleave fights. Your general tree, I just kind of tailored a little bit to Sennarth. This actually isn't really what I was running at the time, but this will do pretty well for Sennarth. It's good to have temporal velocity just for more movement on this fight during the important periods. Good to have winner's protection in case you have to block a web stun. If your question is who the fuck would have to block a web stun, then that would be me. So let's watch it. Let's talk about it. It's nothing too groundbreaking. There's anything groundbreaking really here. So yeah, Frostbolt, Flurry, Icy Veins, Pot, and or prioritizing Fears of Frost over my Frostbolt into Flurry. When I run out of Fears of Frost, start Frostbolt into Flurry. And here I should have Ice Lance before starting that Rune of Power cast because I overcapped on Fears of Frost because I RNG procced one from either my Icicles or from my Frozen Orb or something. So I can pull up the logs too after this. Channeling Shifting Power into Winter's Chill because it's a DPS increase, so might as well, why not get those little DPS increases while you can. Holding our second Lust for the second platform area because we want it for the big ad. It's not going to cost us anything. I procced Fears of Frost from my Flash Freeze there, so I overcapped when I used Orb, and I gambled using my 2 Fears of Frost before using my Flurry, and overcapped my Flurry as well. So, just goes to show you, gambling not the best idea. Here, I should have placed my rune closer to the pillar thing, because instead I may have pulled, I lose a little bit of rune uptime and whatnot. Also, I have to use altar, but I'm not going to use altar or anything else here, so it doesn't matter. At this point, I'm just lusting. This will cover the ad, and really I'm just waiting, trying to farm back my third Icy Veins before this ad comes out, so I can do third Icy Veins plus Orb with it. Just holding my Orb. Could have used it a little bit earlier because the ad spawned sooner than I kind of expected. I did just overcap, 2 seconds of rune. I don't know, I thought it was worth it for the Icy Veins for some reason. I don't remember why. So here we are. Here, just gonna blink around, get to the non-icy part, because this is where I want to be when the boss does her grip, because what I'm going to do is I'm just going to alter it, and that alter is going to give me back a shimmer charge, and that's going to put me at 2 shimmer charges, and then that's going to let me just go up the platforms, no problem. Also, I had no idea why I got hit by that. I have no idea what hit me, so yeah. Get a web, but it doesn't really matter because I have energized barriers, so I can just clear the snare whenever. I'm just kind of standing in it because, well, want to stay in my room, do big damn. Okay, greater is that. Just Orb and Icy Veins these guys. It's not really worth the hold for ad when it's in 30 seconds and I have Shifting Power up, so I'm probably going to get Frozen Orb on the ad anyway. Then here, I didn't really notice I dropped like an extra patch, and then I ended up taking like 1 too many. I could have just barriered any time to remove it, so instead I just had to commit my my ice block. So that was a whoops moment. That's alright though. Focusing this guy, because now we have 3 people dead, which is, I was already doing really good damage, but having 3 dead people, especially the Windwalker Monk and the good Outlaw Rogue, does make it easier to do more damage on this fight. You can see I'm just kind of using defensives in a spare global when I don't want to cast Frostbolt because I'm standing on top of the ice. So also I did use my health pot there, or health stone actually, which is less than ideal. Maybe I wanted to cold snap or something. It's good to save cold snap for the third phase though, because especially if you're progging this fight, you want it to immune one of the chilling blasts. Then here, just gonna kind of stand and miss my rune damage, or miss my rune. Just gonna move a little early because he's getting out of my range. Take the gate, blink to the top, and we're golden. Here, probably should have orbed immediately. I think my late orb was, was meh. Still get most of the value, but Spiderling's kind of dying. Trying to get to near the edges. There, I sent a flurry just without precast frostbolt, so I could get my icy veins off. Didn't want to overcap frostbolt or flurry charges or anything, so not really a gain to doing the APL, but something I do practically. You can do it or not, but again, everything I've tested for, icy veinsing a lower flurry charge hasn't really had a significant impact. So here I'm full channeling shifting power. What I'm trying to do is get my time warp off cooldown, so I can use it with pot here. And I'm not fired up, so that's awkward. I don't know how many people are gonna see that, but an effort was made. All right. Here, since I have my rune, I'm kind of gonna greed and stand closer to the middle. I did mirror image this one. Might have been good to create invis, and I would have if I was in a bit of a danger. I'm not really sure why I waited so long to flurry there. I think I was focused on something else, I imagine. But I didn't need Ice Nova because I still had Frostbolt Flurry, so I could just Frostbolt Flurry and moved. Get a blink, stay in my rune, is what it is. Hold my shifting power since it warps off cooldown. And then at any point now, I could shifting power if I don't think I'm going to overcap on Fairies of Frost. That's kind of my goal. I, blinked over to this super convenient spot, so I can just alter back once I take all the damage. Shifting power again when there's no Winter's Chill. But yeah. There you have it. And then immediate screenshot to send to the previous Frost Mage. Anyway, that was all that happened really in that fight. Nothing really crazy. Didn't do anything too unusual. It's pretty standard, just hit the ads a lot. I guess we can look at the logs really fast. So, if we were to look at boss damage, doing pretty good boss damage. If you were to look at arachnid damage, kind of a lot more meh boss arachnid damage. So, yeah, was focusing Sennarth more this kill, I think. And then Caustic Spiraling, of course, I did quite a lot of damage too. So, I'm not entirely sure where this would fit on boss damage. Probably not top, if I had to guess. Unholy Decay, kind of strong. Yeah. All right. It's a little bit low for boss damage, but you know what? That's all right. I did a lot of boss damage in my group, and that's what matters. So, if you have any questions, leave them down below. Thanks for watching.